This is Rage Rambler, and today I'm going to bring you a little bit of a different video. I've been playing MLB show since 2007, right? Online probably since like 2012, but not like super competitively until around 2014. That's because having a PS3. The online capabilities was still pretty bad. It's gotten a lot better since then, so I've been playing more competitively the last couple years. Now, me personally, what kind of gamer am I? Well, I'm a very competitive gamer. Baseball is my favorite sport, my number one sport. I played baseball up until college, right? I would have been pro, but unfortunately I'm only 5'9", and I'm left-handed. So that reduced the amount of positions I could play. I played first base, center field, right field, left field. I pitched, very good pitcher. Had scouts looking at me, all that good stuff. Anyway, with that said, this game here, MLB 17. The reason why I'm doing this stream is because it's gone through a lot of changes in the last few months. In April, we were introduced to a game that had crazy ball physics, but it was pretty cool to see a slicing and the curving of the balls and whatnot. Unfortunately, SDS made us a little bit too hitter friendly. Like those that weren't even that great at hitting, like you can literally have your PCI in the center of the box and just hit X button, and it could be high, it can be low, and you can fucking get a home run. I mean, it was kind of crazy. Inside pitches on your fists, you're inside out for a home run. No one's ever done that in real life. A ball on their fist and inside for a home run has never happened in real life. The only player I can think of that came close to being able to do that was Ryan Howard from my Phillies back when he was actually good. He would hit the ball. He could hit the ball out of the park opposite field. But my man was 6'6", 260 pounds, and he only had a couple, and it wasn't like in this game. Anyway, why I'm doing this video or this stream. I personally love baseball games. I mean, I live and breathe them. Now, you've seen my Madden videos. I love football too. I love FIFA. But I like hockey. I don't love hockey. I like hockey. But baseball is my number one. Now, what is this game supposed to be? People play this game thinking and believing that this is a true simulation. Well, when you play it, let's see how many games I played so far. Let's go to my profile here. When you play, what's that, 186 games. Play 186 games. Now, don't look at my ear, right? 441, that is not correct. I had a friend over that fucking was a jerk off in 2 games. Dude, he walked like, I don't even know how many people he walked, and he hit people, and he was an idiot. I was like we gave 32 runs or some shit, and before I finally was like, what are you doing? So he did that a couple times. So my ERA rate should be, in this game, should be at least another run and a half lower. So probably somewhere around 3 upper 2s. Average 275. Well, that's also because I have friends coming over and they can't hit for shit. They look at my rating, they're like, oh, he's only an all-star. No. I haven't played I played a season. I played, let's see, 6 season games for the month of, I guess, July or June, whatever. I didn't play any in May. No. For June, I didn't play any. The last one I played like 6 or 7 games. I was 5-2 or 5-1. I can't really remember. But I went a whole month without playing. My first month, I made World Series. As you can see by my record, 117 and 69. I'm not a scrub. Now, those 69 losses, at least 40 of those were bullshit. At least 40, 45. I barely played anyone at my skill level, like barely. How do I rate skill level? Well, let's see. My personal opinion, the person that strikes out more is the worst player. Now, I would almost every game I would outpitch my opponent and strike him out at least more than double to triple the amount of strikeouts that I would strike out. Now, my friend I just played, I have a couple videos streamed with him. He is very inexperienced, but he's getting a little better. He's very patient and whatnot. I struck him out 20 times. 20 times at a 27 ounce. He beat me on bullshit. And his hits were... They were like broken bat hits. Hit two broken bat like home runs. Well, they weren't broken bat, but they sound like they were broken bat home runs. I had so many squared up balls. I took pictures. Now I got rid of a lot of them, but I still have a lot left. I mean, I took pictures of almost every squared up ball I had in all those games. Now he beat me. We played best out of 7. He beat me 4 games. 4 games. I've been playing this game 10 years. He played 2K. Now he even stated, "I'm a much better player, a much better pitcher, but I'm competitive and I'm this, I'm that, whatever." Now, no offense. He's my friend and everything. We had fun, and it was pretty cool. I should have destroyed him every game. But since this game is not a true simulation, it's more of a random roll the dice, crapshoot. And I'll provide proof in a little bit. It's like when you pitch, I could pitch like my ass off, and I was a pitcher in real life, so I think 2-3 pitches ahead when I pitch. Now, yeah, you're going to throw some mistakes. You will. But what SDS likes to do, even at times, at random times, no matter where you put the cursor, no matter if you're doing meter or what, you're going to throw pitches right down the middle. It's just going to happen. And the most common pitches down the middle are sliders. That's the most common. I can put a slider way outside, and he'll throw it right down the middle. I mean, he can't even cannot split the plate better than the shitty pitch that he throws. But anyway, let's get off that topic. Now, I made World Series my first month. In May, I played a little bit, and I noticed with all the tweaks, I only made CS in May. June, I didn't play at all. April, I made it. June, in May, I'm sorry, no, I didn't make CS in May. I made, what was it, Division Series. I didn't make the CS. I didn't play enough games. There's always not enough games. I only play, I don't know, 10, 12 games, give or take. If I play a lot of games, I would have made World Series every month. I did not play the third month, which is why my rating has went down. Because for World Series, I had, I think, what was it? They started you off a wild card, I think, or Division Series. Fuck, I just don't remember. And I didn't play, so then it dropped me down. And the reason why my rating is 472 is because one of my friends got on, and he lost the game. I was over 500. That was my initial start out rating. So that's why my rating is where it's at right now. It's not because I didn't even play any games yet. So anyway, I'm going to show pictures as to show proof. And my friend, he was like, every time I said I had squared up balls, he was like, bullshit, bull. How do I know this? Well, here's another reason why I think SDS decided that this game is not going to be a true simulation or play like a true simulation. It's going to be more random. They want like a wow factor. They want to give the casuals, they want to give them a shot at winning every game. The ones that just aren't that good. If you're not that good, then there's nothing wrong with not being that good. I like playing a game that's all about skill, a sports game. It should be the person with the higher amount of skill, the better skill, should win every time. Now, this was against computer. This was an out. Do you see where that's at? A good swing, hit speed 102 mile an hour. That was literally right in the center, and that was an out. I mean, I know it was against computer, but I'm grinding King Felix. But I mean, I just felt I had to show that. That was literally like the other day. Now, I don't know why I even took a picture of that. Alright, this is against my friend. Now, this guy's on first base. I think that's a 92 Griffey. Now, you see what that's at? 101 mile an hour. Ground the ball, just late. Dude, I had the pointer. I was guessing his pitches. I knew exactly what that was. 94-mile-an-hour fastball was a ground ball. It was hit to a shortstop, right? His shortstop makes an error. He gets really mad and says, "Oh, see, you know, blah, 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 blah." He says some shit. I'm like, "Look, man," I showed him the picture. I'm like, "Look, that should have been hit out of the park with 92 Griffey. Look where that's at. And that would have been an out. Remember, his shortstop made an error. That's an out. That should never, ever, 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 ever be an out. Ever. In real life, if you're like, all right, I'm a left-handed hitter, real life. I think he's going to throw me a fastball that's going to be in the upper, like above the waist, or right around the waist. I'm looking for it. I'm there. There's no way in hell, 10 out of 10 times, I will ground out to the shortstop. And I know it's going to be a fastball. I'm going to kill that ball. I'm probably going to hit it in the gap, or hit it down the line, or hit it out of the over the fence. That's one. Okay, this one here, different game. Now, that was a power swing. Look where that's at. It says good line drive, his speed 94 mile an hour. That is literally right in the center, outside pitch. Now that was a line drive to second base, and he caught it easily. That should never. Once again, 94-mile-an-hour fastball. If I'm looking outside in real life, now I'm like I'm left-handed, so let's reverse it. Instead of it being on the right side, let's say it's on the left side. I was like, I think he's going to throw me a fastball. Now that's not a reaction. I had my shit set out over there. I think he's going to try to strike me out on an outside corner fastball. Now, when I guess it in his outside corner, now depending on how much power you have, or what, I can't remember what batter that was, but I'm going with the pitch, right? Now this, he rolled over it, and he pulled it, and it was a line drive. So I remember him pulling the ball. But if you go with the pitch, right, perfectly centered, you're going to get a hit. It's either going to be a line drive in the hole, or you're going to hit it. You're going to hit it hard down the line, the gap, whatever. Dude, that was once again another ball in the fucking infield. Bullshit out. This right here. Okay. Now you see what that's at. Now this is kind of. I had set the pointer exactly there. Now for some reason they gave me a bad feedback. Now that looks like. I mean, I'm still almost in the bullseye there. Now it was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. The reason why I bring this up, 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Just late, line drive, out. Another one. And, dude, that should be a hit. That's almost 100 mile an hour. That's almost 100% squared up. Another one that resulted in an out. There's one here. Good line drive, hit speed 105 mile an hour. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. That is 100% centered. That needs to be a home run, 450 plus feet. It's got to be. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Now, he was beating me, and still, he beat me that game 5-4, my friend. This was a home run. This was in Coors Field. Now, this ball landed, it was close to the track in right center field. It was like almost, it was warning track. It was a line drive, but a looping line drive. This needs to be a home run. This is ridiculous. If this was a true simulation, and I guess that pitch right there, especially on a two-seamer that has slicing movement, and it was perfectly centered. This needs to be a home run. I know it's a lower strike, but look, man. It's at worst, it should be a double. Nope, it was left center field. That was more center field than left. Resulted in a shitty out. Okay, here's another one. Now, this one was a slider. Now I had it set low. The pointer was, the piece that I was set fairly low. This also gave me an unrealistic. It wasn't 100% on its graph. Now I was set up perfectly with this. Now as you can see, It's about 92% center. Now it says hit speed 89 mile an hour. Once again, line drive. Another line drive out. There's too many balls that are almost completely perfectly squared that result in line drive outs. SDS really needs to fix this. They really need to go back to the drawing board. Because look, man, zone is hard. I played people online on these stupid events that are so bad. They do directional hitting. I can tell because every pitch that it hits, it sounds like a wiffle ball being hit. Every single one. And these people get home runs. They get little dink-dink hits. It's completely random. Zone is the hardest thing. It's really hard with your hand-eye coordination to be able to zone it up. Also, knowing a different mile per hour of the ball. Slider is 86 mile an hour. Fastball is 95, 96. Dude, it's tough. And when it says just late, my dick. That was not just late. That ball, I was waiting perfectly. I knew the slider was coming, and I swung perfectly. Now, this gave me a bad result because I remember it was set down, and the pointer was, maybe the wedge is a little off. So then I changed from wedge. I went to classic so I can get a better feedback on classic. I know it's a little harder because it's like kind of weird. It's like it's almost like a 3D fucking PCI kind of. This is the best one to just actually see the pitch. But I think that the wedge might be off a little bit. This is why I think after this game I switched. But this here, 89 mile an hour, another out. Now this was in April. That's it. That's out of here. That's just gone. If you come close to being in the center, it's gone. That's close enough. By the way, it was a line. It said line drive. It wasn't even a pop up. Now that technically should be a higher hit ball, not a line drive to begin with. But it was another line drive out. Okay, this one. 7th inning, he's up 1-0. I got a guy on first. This also resulted in another line drive out. Now this, once again, I worked the count. I guessed. I had my pointer guessing that it was going to be a high pitch, high strike. Now this is literally perfectly centered. Perfectly centered on a 95 mile an hour fastball. Once again, this actually gave me a good swing timing result. The hit speed is 94. Now, once again, let's just say, because most of my hitters on here are all power hitters, and they all can hit for power. And once again, I'm working the count, and I'm saying to myself, I'm out of the batter's box, doing my practice swings. I'm thinking, I say to myself, all right, I think he's going to come with a high strike. I think he's going to try to blow it past me with a fastball. I'm guessing right now. He's throwing me a fastball. I know he throws between 94 and 96 mile an hour, and I believe it's going to be a high strike. And you're looking for it. In real life, I'm looking for this. I get the pitch, and it's got to be a home run. It has to be. In real life, when the players, you talk to every major league player, if they know where a pitch is going to be around the vicinity of where it's going to be, especially if it's in the middle of the fucking zone, waist high, every single player can hit a fastball. And 94 mile an hour is not 104 mile an hour. It's 94. Which I, to this day, can hit a 94 mile an hour fastball. Me, personally. I go to batting cages, I can hit a fucking 94 mile an hour fastball. Professional major league players that have power, and they can guess the pitch, we know exactly where it's at, it's got to be a home run. No, this was a line drive, once again, to shortstop. A line drive to shortstop. Now, if I'm left-handed and I'm guessing it, I'm probably going to hit it second. Now, I mean, and it's game. So, like, I swing, I know exactly where it's at. That should never, ever result in a line drive to any infield position. Any. When it's a high fastball like that. Now, if anything, I can say, all right, let's say you swung perfect. It's perfectly level. You swung. It goes in center field. It's a line drive shot. Center fielder runs on. He's on his tail. He reaches up and catches it. Okay, I can say that's more believable. If it's like a one bounce to the fence or close to the fence, I'm like, all right, give a benefit of the doubt. Second base pisses me off. Bullshit. 100% bullshit. Okay. great. This dude that's one of my friends, he like was for whatever reason kept joining my party, and I'm like, why are you joining? And my other friend, he created the party. He did not put 2 people, so other people were randomly joining in, which is fucking annoying. Kept seeing it. Anyway, this pitch here, timing swing, perfect. Good means perfect. It used to be green. Now they took it away because too many people complaining. Now look what this is. 94 mile an hour fastball. Once again, I guessed like it was going to be a lower strike. And this is a power swing. As you can see how small the fucking PCI is. This is 98% centered. Another one resulting in an out in the fucking infield. Bullshit. Alright, these are some packs. I got Fernando Rodney. First pack, and fucking Jose Ramirez in the same pack, and I got Carlos Ruiz. Kind of sucks that I got him like way late because this one's a level. Damn, it's level 20. I'm like level 45 now. Anyway, okay, back to this. All right, here we go. First inning. This is against somebody else. As you can see, this guy is level 25. I guess he's gold, whatever. 105 miles per hour. 105. Now my timing was very early. It was a changeup, but this resulted in a fair ball that was literally hit like it was a laser. Like somebody set up a laser gun at home plate and we're like, all right, person on third base. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna pull the trigger. Right. I'm gonna see how fast you can react. Now the third baseman literally moved like he was the Flash to catch the ball. Now, it should have been a laser down the line for a double or whatever. Nope. Resulted in an out. Perfectly centered changeup. 105 mile an hour. Out. O-U-T. Out. If you can't spell O-W-T, out. Bullshit. Same guy. I guess this was the first out. Both of them. Now this is actually pretty funny. Swing timing good. Alright, perfect. Which means perfect. Hit speed 104 mile per hour. Now once again, this is a high pitch. 94 mile an hour fastball. Right, centered, perfectly squared up PCI. Hit speed 104 mile per hour. Ground ball. Dude, it was a fucking chopper. It's a shortstop. A chopper. The fucking shortstop. No, this is unrealistic results. Very unrealistic. There's no way this should be a ground ball anywhere. But once again, this proves all these pictures. The reason why I bring up all these pictures and showing these pictures, I'm not mad. I want to get one thing clear. I am not mad or get salty or bitch when I make outs. I don't ever get mad when I make actual outs. If you fool me and I pop up, I break my bat, whatever, and look, I'm like, you got me. You got me. You know what that makes me want to do? It makes me want to focus more and get better. That's what it makes me want to do. I say, you know what? Crack my knuckles, shake my neck around, shake my little arms around, take a couple deep breaths, get a sip of water, slap my face, and then I want to be honed in. I want to be focused. I want the next at bat, I want it to mean something. Now, when I'm consistently and constantly, I'm not kidding, in a 9-inning game, I would say since the patch like a couple months back, I would square up at a 27 ounce, at least 15 in every game are like this. At least 15. My hits, on average, I was batting almost 300 from April to like early mid-May or something like that. To May 15th, over 300. Now this is still getting ripped off at times. Since then, you see my average is 275 now. It's dropped a lot. I was averaging each game. I mean, some games I wouldn't get a lot of hits. Some games, I've actually played against some good people. 4 or 5 hits a game. But I was averaging 10, 15 hits a game. This is even of being fucking broken. This pitch here, this ball here, 104 mile ground ball. I've never in my life, and I watched a ton of Major League Baseball, and I played a ton of baseball. On the pitch, once again, a high fastball, a high strike fastball right at the waist, perfectly centered. If anyone, I don't care if it's the pitcher, I don't give a fuck if it's big, sexy, old, sexy fucking Bartolo Colon. If he knows 94-mile-an-hour fastball's coming, and he's perfectly squaring it up, he's getting a hit. He's not ground ball. Well, maybe he might. Anything's possible, that motherfucker. He's his first one last year. But any actual position player, any position player that's a major league player that sees this perfectly square ball, knows it's going to be a fastball, knows exactly where it's going to be at. He is not missing it. He's not missing it. 100%. SDS. What is this game? Is this game supposed to be a true simulation? Or is it something else entirely? I personally believe that it's part of everything. It's at times it's a simulation. It plays perfectly at times. I will admit that. You may get 2 innings of perfectly played ball. Perfect pitches thrown that you want, perfect swings, perfect hits, perfect outs. All of it. But for casual players and players that aren't good, kids, children, they want everyone to enjoy the game and have fun. That's what they want. Everybody have fun. You're going out there when you're playing fucking little league. You got little Johnny who sucks. He's fucking flat-footed. Can't run for shit. Looks like he fucking Down syndrome out there. But then we're gonna put everybody out there. Go have fun, guys. Winning don't matter. No, winning fucking matters. Winning matters. Playing this game matters. Getting better matters. Skill matters. Casual shit, throw it the fuck away. I don't want to play a game in which my friend, who was literally 16 and 26, I believe was his record, he beat me the first 2 games, and I had literally 20-something perfectly square balls that resulted in either foul balls or outs. And this guy, his home runs, he hit a couple home runs that were sound like that, sound like a broken bat, and errors. Oh, well, I ain't gonna talk about the fucking errors. Oh my god, I didn't even got pictures of the errors. I did. I got rid of them. Guys went in with, oh my god, like they wouldn't make. I had a pop up third base. I hit a pop up. I mean, my friend hit a pop up to third base. I have Hanley Ramirez playing third. It was a pop up, like a simple pop up. He was under the ball. He had his glove up in the air and it hit him in the head. Dude, that would never happen in real life to a major league player. Never. That's never happened in real life. They make errors, yes, not on those fucking plays. I, being a left-handed player, I played, practice in third base. The guys put anybody. I played shortstop for God's sakes. Man, I've never missed a pop-up that was hit right to me. I've never missed it. And I played up to college. Now, this is a major league player missing pop-ups. All right, we're not going to talk about that right now. We're mainly focusing on hitting. Now, and focusing on what this game is. And what this game should be. If I lose, I'm going to make another point. If I lose 22-0 with 25 strikeouts, you know what that means? Either that means I gotta stop playing this game because I suck so bad. I'm just horrible at it. Or it means, you know what? I don't want to go out like that. I need to get better. I need to get better. That's what I need to do. How do you get better? Practice. Fucking practice. You go to hit batting. Practice on your batting. Practice on your pitching. Play your computer. Play on rookie. Play on veteran. Play on all-star. That's what I did before I started playing online. Even with this game, playing 10 years, I practiced. Like, how's this game play? I beat shit out of computer on rookie. I've not lost a game on rookie ever. Veteran, I haven't lost a game on veteran. I have lost a game on all-star. I will admit that a couple times. That really pissed me off. But practice. Just practice on your pitching. Ask for help. What do I need to do? I want to get better. But what we don't want, and what the competitive players do not want, is this. They don't want a random game where Balls like this or ground ball outs, 104 mile an hour, that can make or break your game. We don't want that. We want, and the people that win, your opponent, that your lesser skilled opponent that wins, they're bullshit wins. You can't be like clap and congratulate yourself. Man, I just beat a 100 Diamond World Series player. I'm good. I'm great. No, it's because the game is now random. It's 100% random. All right, well, which one was that? That was this one. I think I made my point there. Now this here, almost right down the middle. Now look, the reason why now this resulted in a home run. Okay, it was a line drive home run. I did put this on there. Ball's almost down the middle, but look, do you see where it's at? That's not perfectly squared. That is probably 88% perfectly squared. It resulted in a 106 mile an hour home run. Now that's where I call one of the. Now don't get me wrong, it was a bad pitch. I mean, it was just a bad pitch. The motherfucker threw the ball almost down the middle of the plate. But for some reason, I wasn't 100%, but I was just holding a home run. That's the first random. I rarely do I get rewarded for messing up because I screw up the ball a lot. This is one of the examples that resulted in a 106 mile an hour fucking Giancarlo Stanton home run, in which I probably did not deserve the home run. And that was Victor Martinez that hit that. Because this is Freddie Freeman up. So, this is where... Now, once again, though, the guy probably got a little punished because the pitch was down the fucking middle. I mean, you just never throw the pitch down the middle ever. Like, ever. Don't ever do that. Okay, this one. Oh, this one was a line drive. I remember this was what's his face? Was that Griffey? No, it wasn't Griffey. Hold on, because that's there right on first base. Okay, I'm sorry. Griffey was out on this one. It was a line drive out. I don't know why I took a picture of this one. I have no idea. Now I can't remember. Because that wasn't even square. Okay, we're not even going to that one. Whatever. Let's just pretend that one didn't work. I don't know why. I think this one was because I was guessing like hide inside. And then I dropped it too low and outside. And I thought it was right in the center. And it turned out it gave me a... Once you... Let's say you set up somewhere, hide inside or wherever. You see the ball is low and outside, and you put your pointer over there and swing. Well, it used to give you better results. Now it's yielding, the results are like, it's random where, on the feedback where the PCI is. Now that should have been perfectly squared, and it wasn't perfectly squared. Pulled off, 85 mile an hour, whatever, resulted in an out. So that also shows that if you set up anywhere else and the ball is being pitched, it's like, I understand. See, I don't use a monitor. I don't feel I should need to use a monitor. I shouldn't use them. I do have a 24-inch LED monitor over there with like motherfucking 3 MMS fucking ratio. I have a Samsung 32-inch that I use in the room, and smart TV from a couple years ago. I'm not sure what the MMS 100% MMS is. I think it's like 4. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. That should not matter. Not in this day of age. I should be able to use a TV. Should be able to use a TV. And using a monitor should not matter. Now anyway, hit this one here. This was a curveball. Knew exactly where it was going to go. Went low. Nice little low strike. Swing timing was early. He hits a line drive 105 mile an hour. Now this is a curveball. Once again, now I understand it's not a fastball. Curveball is a little different. But if you believe, you know the guy's going to curveball, and you know usually curveballs they're either hung in the zone, or they're low, or a low strike. This one turned out to be a low strike. It's a strike. It's at the knees. 105 mile an hour. 105 mile an hour resulted in another out hit in the fucking infield. This one was hit. Who? Oh my god, I can't see that. That's his guy. Oh, it was Lorenzo Cain. Lorenzo Cain hit that. He hit that third base. I knew it was at the third base because I just remembered it. I remember, and I'm playing a guy. I'm playing a fucking bronze. I lose this game. This was I can't remember. But I lost this game. I fucking lost this game against this scrubby guy. And I look, that's perfectly centered, man. There's no way that should be an out. Once again, if this was a true simulation, not a roll of the dice, random fucking bullshit, play the slots, random algorithm set up fucking program within the game on the results of each swing. And if it was an actual sim, this would be a 450-foot home run. Or 380-foot line drive home run. Not a ball hit to the fucking third baseman. With a guy who demolishes lefties, by the way. That's, it's Diamond Lorenzo Cain. Oh, yeah, here goes another one. Same dude. Change up. Dude, I was guessing like every one of this guy's pitches. Almost, I mean, that's right in the center. Hit speed line drive 90 mile an hour. And, oh, this one wasn't even an out. This one was a foul ball. So I took a picture of this. It was exactly where it was. I waited on everything. Result. Oh, it was a foul ball home run. That's what that was. 0-2. And then the next pitch, he squares up 2 in a row and he gets out. No reward there. This is when I got Mookie Betts in the pack. I was pretty happy that day, to say the least. This is when I was wondering who I got. That's when I got Shy Park in the pack. I mean, reward, whatever. Or login, Polo Grounds. Okay, once again, this was one. See, lefty on lefty, or no, oh fuck, I don't know who it was. The other guy before him, I think it was Griffey. That was before him. But I set because guys like to throw either sliders away, or like 2 seamers or fastballs inside. So I was set up inside there, and then as soon as I seen that was a slider down, I quickly moved the joystick down and over, and that's the result it gave me. Now I should have gotten that perfectly squared. Unfortunately, it's a little off, a little laggy. I don't know, but it was a bad result. But the hit speed was 100 mile an hour, and it resulted in another out. Curveball. Now I want to show this too because it says 104 mile an hour, very early swing, right? And as you can see, it's not perfectly squared, but it still resulted in 104 mile an hour. And another fucking out. Fucking bullshit, dude. Fastball 96 mile an hour. I was set up high and inside on this, and for some reason it shows me as just being like high and not inside, but still 91 mile an hour line drive, another out. Okay, that one, that was not where I don't know what happened with that. A slider almost down the middle. Now I even put my cursor down a little bit on that one and swung. That should have been perfectly centered, but line drive, good. Another out on the ball right down the middle. 92 mile an hour. Look, you hit the ball 92 mile an hour and 90 mile an hour and up. More than likely, you did good. You pretty much hit the ball right on the nose, resulting in outs. Another one. You got another round here. Another guy that's fucking bronze. Or he's really a silver, because you see the silver thing there. Anyway, 97 mile an hour fastball. Good swing timing. Line drive, 102 mile an hour out. Another fucking out. Over 100. If you hit a ball over 100 mile an hour, it should not be an out. Unless unless you hit it right on the nose, right at somebody, and they have really crazy reflexes. But especially 97 mile an hour, and you know where the pitch is going to be thrown. You hit a 102 mile an hour pitch. 102 mile an hour, it should not result in an out. 106 mile an hour, another out. Now I want to show this one. This was a ground out. This was correct, but 104 mile an hour was a ground out. It was right to shortstop once again. But this one shouldn't have given me a favorable result, but it did. Another random roll of the dice result. Inconsistent result. Okay, here's one against a guy at Diamond. Guy's up 2-0. Now here's a trick. This is a little trick. When you pitch the ball, never pitch the ball in the corners. Never. Why? Well, because if it's high, low, inside, outside corner, people move the joystick so fast that they catch up to the corners or the edges. Like, if you can see where the strike zone is at, never pitch there. Never. Now, a lot of people know where to pitch. Now, they see where that ball's pitched? That's pitched in between middle, in between low, and it's either going to be, you're either going to move your joystick all the way down low to pop it up, or you're going to leave it in the center and you're going to ground the ball out. Now, I moved mine down. As you can see, that's almost perfectly squared. Like, I slowly moved mine down as I began my swing. It still resulted. Now that's more of a squared ball that should not have been resulting in a ground ball out. That should have been rewarded and not punished. This I got Royo as well. Okay. Another one. It was a bad. I set up somewhere else. I moved it. I set up high and I moved it low, and it didn't give me a favorable result on a PCI placement. But still, swing time and good line drive. Another line drive out. One thing I want to stress perfectly clear is this, or get so people understand. There's way too many lines. When you square the ball, this is for people that are actually fairly good. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm not saying I'm like fucking Cardinal Bird or anything like that. But I'm a decent player. I'm a decent hitter. I'm an amazing pitcher. Even though I have 4 fucking ERA. But no, that ERA is bullshit. For those of us that use zone and we really focus and we make a lot of outs. I mean, most of our outs are line drives. They're not pop-ups. Now, most people I play, most of the outs, they're choppers, they are pop-ups, and lazy fly ball outs. Most of the outs, I mean, I can count at 27, count on my hand. Most people I play, count on my hand, one hand, hard hit balls that were outs. And these people are like, oh my god, I squared up like 4 pitches. I squared up like 4 of these. Yeah, motherfucker, I scored up like 25 in a game. I might get three hits. Like, I'm not kidding. This here, slide it right down the middle. Now, it's not perfectly squared. But this is where, I remember the one before, I got rewarded with a home run. This is where the randomness comes in. Right down the middle slider. Here's speed 95 mile an hour. It's a ground ball, by the way. Look, does that look like does that look like it should be low at all? No. The answer is no. As you can see, that looks like that ball should be in the air, not on the ground, because the PCI where it's at, it's not low. It's fairly centered. Another bad result. Now remember, I deleted a lot of pictures. What the fuck? That was my first game with Royo as well, I guess. This was a tournament, because obviously I will not play a 78 Victor Martinez ever. Or not tournament, the event. I don't know why I took a picture of that. Griffith Stadium, cool. Now this, I took a picture of this. This wasn't out. Now I fucked up. I went low a little bit. This is me messing up, and I actually was like, okay, this is actually correct and accurate. Now that was a good timing. Okay, hit speed 97 mile an hour is a fly ball. Now this was a fly ball at the track. Now this should be a fly ball at the track. Now if this was in April, that's probably a home run. So in my opinion, yeah, the patch the patches after April, some were good, some were bad. Now this in April was a home run 100%. That means like a lot of people that play zone, it would have been. I know, I understand it would have been a little bit too easy, but this is a pitch down the middle. Now if I put the pointer a little bit more down the middle, that's gone. Now you see where it's at. It's a little bit high. It's like you're gonna get the you're gonna hit it on the ball is gonna be on the upper part of the bat, resulting in a fly ball. Now if you have enough power and whatnot, certain players can hit those out of the park. I've seen guys hit pop-ups that just kept going and going and going and went over the fence. Now this resulted in an out. This was actually accurate. I messed up. I wanted to break something because I fucked up. But I accepted the fact that I messed up. This was a good result on a fucked up swing. Okay? I was mad at myself at this, not SDS. That was my fault. Oh yeah, okay, I got that, or whatever. I don't even know what's happening here. Why I took all these pictures. Yeah, I guess that's it. I got some more. Oh, okay. I was playing with a bunch of different views. I don't know what was happening here. I think was this online? Or no, this was against computer. This was a jam 52 mile an hour shot. Do you see where that's at? Do you see where that's at? This couldn't be more perfect in the center. With a 9 mile an hour fastball, it jammed me somehow. Now, obviously that means I'm left-handed because it wouldn't jam a right-handed hitter. And I'm trying to see who was it. Oh, it was George Brett. Okay. Now that was like, I don't know, I think it was rookie George Brett. I was trying to do, I guess the Royals epic, I guess, I think, before I got Lorenzo Cain. Eventually I got him because you guys saw that. Anyway, it was a late swing, by the way, right? A late swing on a 9 mile an hour fastball. I set up perfectly right there. If that is an inaccurate result. There's no way in hell that I don't care if it was rookie Brett. I don't care. I don't care if it was a 12-year-old kid. Well, maybe 12-year-old kid might not be able to catch up to a 9 mile an hour fastball, but all right, a senior Babe Ruth kid, 16, 17-year-old. That's gone, or that's gonna be a gapper somewhere. Bullshit. That's called what's called bullshit. Oh God, I wish I do remember this. This was one of the ones I had. Motherfucker goes up. Like, why would you jump up that high? Like, you gotta be really stupid and retarded to do this with this ball. Ball hit right. He didn't even need to jump. He decided to jump, and that's what happened. It resulted in a base hit. Oh, this is before this is a while back. Okay. Oh, I thought it was. Where the fuck is the? I have no idea whether I don't know. I don't know what happened to that. All right, another one jammed. A lefty. I guess that was Griffey. That's probably what I was trying to show right there. I don't know. But jammed 92 mile an hour. I'm perfectly squared up, and it jams me. Now I'm a lefty, right? We have a thing. Lefties, when a pitcher throws the ball inside, we drop our elbows, right? Our left elbow drops. It drops, and then we get to the ball very, very quick. It's like alligator arm. We bring our arms in, we drop our elbows, and we bring our arms in. This would never, ever, 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 ever in a million, gazillion, trillion squared rooted to the highest fucking power, pied, whatever, fucking, ever jam a lefty. Especially if you knew when it was coming. Now, this is perfectly centered. Most lefties, if not all lefty hitters, is going to hit this a long way and get it. And don't get me wrong, it's not going to be 100% hit because you may hit it hard, it may go foul. You know, there's a lot of times between a little early, it goes foul. May hit the first base, may hit the second. It is possible. Don't get me wrong, but more times than not, at least 50% of let's say I have 100 of these thrown, 50 of them will probably be home runs. And the rest would be like random, like either foul balls Well, maybe not 50 home runs. Maybe like 25 home runs. Maybe like 50 foul balls. A lot of times when you drop your elbow, and you drop your elbow and you bring your elbows in, and when you step and you twist your hips, you're usually a little early with it, and you usually will hit it foul, pull it foul. But if you keep it in, like Chase Utley would used to do, you're going to hit a home run. But this was a jam shot, by the way. Bullshit. 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 I don't know why I showed that one, because that. Oh, I remember. Against a World Series player. I think I beat this guy too. Twiz 28. Yeah, so I set up high and inside, right? And who was it? It was was that a hit? I think it was, because it's Kinsler. Because a lot of people, for some reason, they like to throw Kinsler high and inside. I don't get that. Like, I hit 350 with Kinsler, and most of my hits are because I set up high and inside like every time, and I wait. You know why I pitch Kinsler? Because I have him. I had him the last 2 years. I throw him nothing but change-ups, off-speed stuff, low and away or away. Like sliders away, change-ups low and away, because his bat speed is so fast. You throw him an inside pitch, he gets around on it quick. So it's fucking stupid. Don't ever throw him inside pitches unless it's inside. Don't throw him inside strikes or inside high strikes, because like 80% of the time he's going to get hit. But this resulted in, now this was a bad timer, because I had it set high and inside strike. Look where the pointer is at. The pointer is like almost high and inside, but not quite. But it did result in a hit, a jammed hit. I was kind of pissed when I saw it, but I still got a hit out of it. Most of those are home runs or doubles. Not kidding. In the last like 2 years. Oh yeah. Swing time and good chase, and look where that was. I was like right in the center there. I'm like, how is that everything good with that? Locking Griffey. This is before the patch. Now, before that patch where it showed the buckshot. This is a little while ago. Good, chased. Now look, swing timing is good. Contact result chased. Now how do you chase a pitch that's in the strike zone? How? Please, someone explain that to me. How do you chase a pitch that's in the strike zone? That's 99 miles per hour, by the way. And we're going to see what the pointer is. That's literally 99% centered. I mean, you almost can't get it better unless the ball being right in the center of the bullseye. That's got to be hit. You see where that show thing is, like in center field. That's got to be hit over that. That's got to break, slam into and destroy the scoreboard. But no, that resulted in the fucking out. So the whole point out of this, all of this here, is this stream. I really want this game to be a true simulation, and for some reason, I guess SDS, like they talk about it as the most realistic, authentic baseball game ever made, but here's the catch: it's not. It's not. It's authentic because they have fucking the licenses and whatnot. Okay, I'll give you that much, but it's not realistic. It's partially realistic. For me to play next year's game, I want them to really fix this year. And I really would like for them to work on hitting and results. The results need to be more accurate. If the closer you get the ball in the PCI, the better the result has to be. Please, SDS, get rid of the random dice roll results. Stop allowing casual gamers, those that just aren't that good, know they're not that good. Stop allowing them, giving them opportunities to beat players who are actually skillful, or more who are actually more skillful than them. Like, you don't see that in fighting games, for example. Street Fighter, Tekken, and just as well you do have the zoning and stuff. But like a person that is a top 50 player in the world going against someone that just got the game, that hasn't played the game in 15 years, and they're not going to beat them ever. They won't beat them. Now if they practice for a couple months, non-stop, 8 hours a day. All right, eventually they might beat them a couple times. So that's my point. That's the point of this video. This game, I want it so bad. I'm sure most people playing, the competitive people, I want it so bad to be a real simulation. If I need to work on things, if I play a few games and I'm like, and I literally check my box scores, I check out, see what I did and all that, what I did wrong, what I did right, and I like to work on it. It's really hard to do that when you get a game that has results that like the hitting is random, pitching 80% of the time I throw pitches where I want to throw them. 20% of the time, it's a random down the middle cock shot that I had and then my friend hits a home run. Oh, he's all happy. He's like, oh yeah, I took you deep. Blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, listen, the ball wasn't where I wanted it. This was random, and it was random. And he's like, did you get it right in the meter? Was it exactly where it's supposed to be? Blah blah blah. He's asking me questions that I'm like, because in his mind, he's thinking, well, I took you deep. You obviously must have made a mistake. In his mind, he thinks because he hasn't played as many games, he thinks I made a mistake. In reality, I did not make a mistake. I threw a slider down the way. It's supposed to be down the way, but no, he split the plate in half. Like it was right down the middle. I could throw a slider there if I tried. Like most of the time, sliders are hard to control, lefties and righties. You're not going to throw a fucking slider right down the middle. Like most of the time, you're not going to. So, this is why I haven't really been playing that much. I've been playing other games. Like, I've tried Injustice. I really wanted to get into Injustice, too. I do have a video, beginner video. I got, 11 level 20s, but, the game is just, I don't know. I'm not really digging it. I got Tekken. I like Tekken a lot better. So I get a little better at Tekken. And you got other games coming out, too. Like, Destiny 2 is coming out soon. And, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite's coming out in September as well. Battlefield. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is coming out soon. So I'm probably gonna check out some other games. I don't know. Oh, of course, FIFA's gonna be coming out. I'm hoping gets fixed and becomes a fucking true simulation. That's another one, man. Oh my god. So, any of you guys play FIFA? Dude, you don't have to play defense. All you gotta do is hit that L2 button, spam that shit, have your running defenders keep running, just fucking bolting for the guy with the ball, and then just play back and play park the bus. You don't have to play. The computer plays for you. Please remove that shit. Please, seriously. Oh, it's so frustrating. So I played that game for a couple months. I had to quit. I'm like, oh my god. Why can't these developers make a sports game that revolves around skill to win? 100% skill. The really good players, like the Gorillas of the world, dude, they practice, they see the exploits in the game, and then and what's cheap, and they do what they can to basically nullify that. They take it away from the people, and they know when it's happening, and then they just, when the game gives you advantages, there's handicaps. Definitely there's handicaps in the scripts. They're scripted parts of the game where you have advantages, high momentum, and then you have low momentum. When you have low momentum, clear the ball, fucking play good defense, don't let the fucker, go down the field. But sometimes you can't even help it. If the computer wants to allow your opponent to score, they're going to score, regardless. I was so good at FIFA, playing against my friends, and from FIFA 10, 09, whatever, to I think 13 or 14, maybe 13. They couldn't even get 2 shots on goal against me. This is me playing defense. So my friends were just not nearly as good as me. But all of a sudden, I go from 14, 15, 16, and the game totally changes. And it's now people are getting 5 or 6 shots on goal against me when I wouldn't even allow 2. It's ridiculous. Anyway, enough about FIFA. I just want to play a sports game that is realistic, and I'm sure people out there, the community, those that are very competitive and rely on skill to win, I'm sure that the ones that try, like, then what's the purpose? We gotta be feeling like, what's the purpose of getting better? I mean, if you're really, really good at the game, but the game is still going to be yield random results, then why practice and get good? I mean, if they're going to dumb the game down a little bit, put handicaps within the game secretly to give, your opponent a fair level playing field, even though they're not in the same league as their more skillful opponent, then what's the whole point? What's the whole point? I'm gonna leave it with that. And also, I bought a 10-pack bundle. I'm basically broke now. Do have Noel Ryan. I just bought like 2 weeks ago, and I still got Carlos Ruiz and Fernando Rodney I can sell. But so I'm gonna open these 10 packs plus these 3, and leave it at that. Give you guys some fun content. Brad Hand, cool. 13 packs. I bought 3 packs and lucky 13, and hopefully I can pull something. I doubt I'll even pull fucking silver, but we'll see. I just did a 50-pack opening. I think yesterday I pulled 3 golds, and that's 3 gold players, and that's it. I think Michael Brantley and Quintana and somebody else. Alright, we got a silver first pack. NCRT. 2 silvers in a row. I can't believe it, but they're like worth nothing. Matt Schumacher. Come on, Diamond. Let's go. Let's go. That's an ass pack. Shitty shit pack. Get too many of those fucking packs. Oh, we got a gold player. I can't believe it. Christian Yelich. Okay. I don't know what he goes for. The last time I checked, that was when I actually did the Marlins Team Epic, and I think he was like 8K back then. I can guarantee he's not even half that now. Damn, we got D. Gordon too. Okay. And Ivan Nova. Let me see what Yelich goes for. Let me. I have no idea. Wow, it actually still goes for a little bit. Alright, that's not too bad. The lowest he was 4,500. Well, back when I got him, when I needed him for the Epic, was like, yeah, he was like 10K back when it wasn't. I don't know if it was June or if it was May when yeah, he was around 10K back then. Alright, 7K is not bad. D. Gordon 712, cool. Alright, we got 8 packs left. Pulled a gold player and a few silvers. I didn't think I was gonna get 1 silver in these packs, and I got like a ton. They just like totally weren't trolling there. They actually hooked it up a little bit. But we're looking for diamonds. We're not looking for golds. Still spent 13K, but to make back half that is actually pretty good. There's a flashback. Mazara goes for nothing. There's a gold chest protector that goes for nothing. I think it goes for like fucking 200. Alright, 4 packs left. Now we're getting down to last few packs. And for those of you that actually watch my fucking videos, oh, there's a flashback, and it's Giambi. Okay. I think it actually goes for a little bit. I think it goes for like 1,500. When I say a little bit, like 1,500. Those who've been watching my videos, I pulled like, I think 9 or so diamond players, and the last 2, Rodney and Carlos Ruiz, they were from special packs, so they don't really count. But every one of my diamonds I pulled, except for Mookie Betts and Scherzer, I think it was like 5 or 6 that I pulled with 3 packs, 2 packs, or 1 pack left. Like Nolan Arenado, Bryce Harper, Chris Sale, Robinson Cano. I think that's it. But they all were pulled within 3, 2, or 1 packs left. So just throwing it out there. I usually go slow the last 3 packs. I don't know why. I just do. Maybe because, well, I just told you why. Last few packs is just, let's go a little slower. Ah, there's an 84. I always, either, if I don't get a diamond, I always seem like to pull like an 84 rated player. It's crazy. Alright, the last pack. Here it is. Last pack. What are we going to pull? What's that card behind that? 71. It is... why couldn't you be like a 97? Fucking Aaron Loop. Fuck you. We don't want you. Alright, well that's the video. Here's my team. Well, it's not really my team. I do have 92 Griffey. I still need to hit a home run with this fucking Griffey. I'm trying out Carlos Ruiz. I mean, I have a couple other options. Freddie Freeman. I got like 4 diamond first basemen. Ian Kinsler, he's never going to leave. I love him to death. Andrew McCutcheon is so nasty. I mean, he's probably my most consistent hitter other than Ian Kinsler. Griffey, I do have 92 Griffey. Hannah Ramirez, I just got him. He already has a home run and 2 RBIs. Lou Brock, I love Lou Brock. Dare Wright, even though he's a Met, I love Dare Wright. And that Nolan Ryan, the 96 Nolan Ryan, if you don't have that card yet, I'm telling you. If you have the Houston Astros, or the Angels one, okay. You don't have to get this one. I think this one's better. My friend thinks the other one's better, but dude, this card is just so good. I think he has like 50 innings pitched and over 100 strikeouts. He's absolutely insane. I made a guy like I did play. I think it's like 5 or 6 games. With the last month, I did like the last day. I think it was 5-1 or something like that, and just to reach the what you call it, division, so I can get the Stars and Stripes equipment, whatever. Or maybe I was 4-1. I lost, I think, my second game, and I won like 3 or 4 straight. But I was over. I was like almost the other division. I fucking can't remember. But dude, the last game I played, Lil Ryan pitched. I was throwing a perfect game, by the way, through 5 innings. The guy kept pausing. He was like spamming pause. Boom, 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 boom. Like he was trying to cause a network disruption and failing at it. So like it was 2 outs, and then he hits the ball, a fly out, and then he disconnects real quick. Now back in like April, maybe parts of May, if you were about to lose, either you would do that, like spam pause, and then the game would go to queue and it'd be lost in the queue. That's how some of these scrubby players were playing, like so they wouldn't have to get, so they wouldn't get any losses. And then they would another tactic was when you hit the ball, let's say you hit a pop-up or a fly out, anything in the air, and disconnect before the ball is caught will sometimes cause the game to go in the queue and never be seen again. I mean, I went through that at least a few times in April. Oh my god, it was so fucking annoying. Eventually they fixed this shit, but so this guy tried that stupid tactic and failed miserably. I got the win right away. So, but anyway, this Nolan Ryan, if you don't already have him, he's absolutely nasty. It's insane. Like I can literally just throw fastball. I can do just 4-seamer and changeup, and almost guarantee not to go anywhere. Now if I play against obviously a World Series player, no, I wouldn't do that. But his fastball reaches up to 100 mile an hour, and his changeup is like 81, and it looks like the same. It's so hard to pick up. It really is. His 2-seamer, which is like basically a running fastball, it's got so much movement to it. For a fastball, that reaches like up to about 98 mile an hour. His curveball is insane. His changeup is just filthy. Curveball is kind of harder to control. I don't like to throw it. Maybe if I throw 100 pitches with him, I throw him the curveball maybe 10% of the time. Just like to show people that I'm willing to throw it once in a while. But I try not to throw it in the zone, because if you hang that, it's going to be hit out of here. And he does have a problem giving up home runs, but his ERA is like 1, little low's 1. It's so good. The Carlos Ruiz, not so much. That car, I'm a Phillies fan. I love Carlos, but I think he's only batting like 220 for me. No home runs. He does have a few doubles, but that Freeman card is absolutely insane. I hate playing fucking Braves and Mets players, but that Freeman card's so good. I had Victor Martinez there, but Victor Martinez is only batting like 230. David Wright is nasty. I have not used anyone but David Wright. And that Kinsler is really good. Brock, when I got him, I I didn't like his arm, but dude, his 99 speed, he's good against lefties and fucking insanely godly against righties. Andrew McCutcheon is a god against lefties and a god against righties. He's so good. If you don't have that card, you gotta get that card. Got other really good players too, but this is pretty much my lineup right here. Other than that, I don't feel like well. Look, I'll show you guys. I do have to fucking see. I have 92 Griffey. The Steve Finley, I'm just trying him out. Lorenzo Kane, he's okay. He's only really good against lefties. Upton's okay. Granderson's really good against righties. Reggie Jackson, he was pretty good, but I just don't feel like using him. Matt Holliday, I'm not a big fan of him. I don't like his 60, 70 fielding or whatever the hell it is, yeah. Even though I'm batting 300 or 3 home runs, 10 RBIs online with him. Cespedes, oh god, he's the most expensive scrub. I mean, I'm really bad with him. 175 online. I couldn't hit with him last year either. But yeah, so just to prove that I do have a 92 Griffey. All right, so that's going to be it, guys. Once again, created this video just to also I wanted to get some feedback from people. I don't know how many people is actually going to watch this. Because it's been quite a long fucking rage rambling fucking video, and complaining, QQ, cry, wah, whatever you want to say I did. But I show proof, pictures, and I'm sure many of you that are competitive and skillful in this game has also seen the fact that people that don't belong, you know, on the same field as you, I'm sure you guys have lost games that you shouldn't have lost. You probably won some games you shouldn't have won, but I'm sure you guys know that if if it played like a true simulation, like a really 100% realistic simulation, you will definitely see the difference, 100%. And this year's worse than last year. Now, last year had a problem. Last couple of years had a problem with bunting. People had to bunt a lot, but hitting was actually a lot better. It was more realistic the last couple of years with regular hitting. I'm not talking about bunting. I'm not talking about the stealing. 2 years ago, stealing was that you can steal with like 60 speed guys. It was ridiculous. But I'm talking in regards to the hitting, the pitching. It was a lot more realistic the last couple of years. When I say a lot more, like last year was more realistic than this year. 2015 was more realistic than 2016. 2014 was more realistic than 15 and 16. But they were much more realistic than this. I think personally, what SCS has decided to do, they're like, look, ever since Diamond Dynasty, ever since they made the changes a few years back, which I approve 100%, fucking stupid, making customizing players, it was so dumb. I mean, it sounds like fun. You want to customize a player, get the fuck out of here. Go somewhere else. Like, I want real cards. Like, I want these. What I see here, they did everything right with that. 97 Kinsler, 99 David Wright, 92 Freeman, like the live version. You got flashbacks, you got legends, you have this, the years they did. That is awesome. That's what I find so awesome about this game. Leave that alone. The people that want it changed are most of those people aren't hardcore, competitive, skillful gamers. Most of them are just like, they're casuals that just want to boost anyone to 99. It's fucking stupid. I'm not even going to talk about that. That's dumb. Don't even want to go there. But I'm going to leave it at this. For next year's game, if SDS is watching this or listening to this, please, I ask, and I speak hopefully for those that rely on skill to win and not chance. Those that are competitive, those that want to get better and want to get good at the game. Please make MLB 7 or 18. Please make MLB 18 a game that requires 100% skill to win and 0% luck. Please, for all of us. All right, I'm out.